Hello, cities in motion mappers. I am going to use 3D code to do something different today. Earlier I used World Machine only, but I didn't have complete control over the shape of the terrain. So with 3D code you can sculpt or shape the map the way you want it, give it a basic shape and take it into World Machine and bring further detail and richness to the map as you'd like. Okay, so where do you get 3D code? You get it at 3d-code.com. They have a demo, which is free. Don't know about the limits. The cheapest version is $99, and it limits you to not use it commercially, and the texture size is limited to 2K by 2K. But that's completely fine for the purpose of this. Next up, I'm using a tablet to draw and get some finer detail in 3D code, as well as a space navigator to navigate and manipulate the view. So let's jump into the voxel sculpting. We want to start out with a box and make it 1024 by 1024. It'll do for our purpose. I don't care about this height here. So let's apply this and make the box. Next we choose the build brush, and the way this one works, you make the size of the brush you want and click and drag and it starts growing. Depending on the depth, as you can see here, more and more or less terrain will appear once you click. I'm gonna choose a shader which isn't so bright. Okay, just brushing in some basic shape here. I want to have a mountain over here. And then I want to have a city area here, and I'm gonna make a river forking out to two parts. So these are different types of brushes. Hold control to constrain so it digs into the ground. Okay, that's fine. And we want to make another fork. Like that. I think that's good enough. We might have to dig a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, that's good. So we have some city area here, mountains. I want to have some more city area here between the rivers, and I want to have a mountain dividing this flat plain, so we can have some more buildings back here behind the mountains. That way you can have tunnels and bridges and whatnot across the mountain to make it look interesting. Okay, now that's done. I want to manipulate a little bit so we have some varying, so we don't have so much of that. super flat look. Okay, let's start to make things interesting. Okay, let's see. Jumping to the scrape tool, I'm gonna scrape away a few things. May look like it's smoothed out things, but you can scrape things to get certain contours. I can also switch off soft scrape to create some more rocky look. If you make any caves, let's make one, just so you can see here. If you make any holes like this, they won't transfer to World Machine because it sees the map top down. Well, actually, that one would probably make it, but a regular horizontal cave won't transfer because the height map can't see depth like that. Okay, I think we are more or less done. Export along the Y. Patch size, that's the size of the box we were working on. Okay, let's find the terrain folder, which is this one. 3D code height map TIFF. Let's load this one. Find the TIFF file. And there we have it. First things first, let's check the water that it actually can go through there. Yeah, and we have a slight problem here. We need to probably need to fill that in, or if we lower the water level a tiny bit. Yeah. So now for the fun part, we are gonna add erosion to this. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the mouse here. The tablet isn't working with me here. And we can add erosion only to the mountains or the specific parts of the mountains instead of the river and all. And I think we will do that using a layout generator. Plug it into the mask input, and we will lock the preview to this erosion node. And we'll make a few polygons here to constrain where this erosion is happening. Right now I'm placing erosion here, and let's see what happens if I use oh, that looks nice, but we need to make this smaller, affect less of the terrain. You can see some artifacts here, but I'll just adjust the erosion effect. Okay, there we go. That looks really nice. Now for this part, we will make a new erosion node and also a new layout generator. Plug it into the mask input. For this one, I want to make erosion all across this section. Okay, I think we got it there. Let's try to make a build at half the resolution we will be using in the game engine. I think I'll adjust the erosion a bit on this side a little bit. I can see that this little piece here doesn't get affected, so I need to add it. Okay, let's see how that goes. I could also see some problems on the other side here. Okay, let's leave it at that. And next we want to make a texture. But first we need to combine the flow maps of both of these erosion nodes. So we will combine them. Let's see here. And just to see we have the desired effect, we'll lock the view to this node and we add them both. Actually, let's see what kind of... Okay, let's do it this way. And next up we go for a macro called bcore. The way it works is it takes heightmap and flow map, it outputs a heightmap and a color overlay. Okay, so this is the untextured world, and bcore does a lot, a whole lot. Yeah, it adds these cool rocks, which unfortunately won't carry over to Citizen Motion, but at least I can have some cool effect for the render, which I can show in the forums. Take notice of these rocks here. I can also increase the bump size of the rocks there, so it does add something to the height map. How well this will look inside a game is unknown so far. We'll see what happens. It adds a lot to the river, which we will flatten in the map editor when we get there. Oh, it also adds snow. I don't want that for now. So let's save this first. And we will make the resolution of the image 2049 by 2049 for the output, which we will use in the Maps for Sim Java tool. Choose a 16-bit channel output for the export file output in every build. Same goes here. PNG heightmap. And save and build. Alright, we are done building. It was fairly quick. Let's open the full view here, and it's looking insanely good. I like these rock formations here. I really wish this texture could be carried over to Citizen Motion, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so you know this tool, it's familiar to anyone who has made maps. Let's check the height map. I never know what to do here. It's a wild guess, really. Let's see if this is good enough, and we will use a custom color map and make it 3D code 3. Load it. Okay, so that's what we got. Not a whole lot of grass actually, which was kind of surprising. Let's see if we go to texturing and use grass. Is there a way to, yeah, there's paint. Okay, I expected more grass, to be honest. Don't know why that didn't work. I probably should just go into Photoshop and fix that. More saturation. Oh, where is it? There we go. Saturate. Save. TIFF. Oh no. PNG, of course. Color, yes. Yep. It's super saturated, so let's hope it works now. And bring this down to about here, I guess. I think this is the lower part, and yeah, we'll just see. See and learn. Well, something happened, but not enough. We need to probably bring this brown part down to the water level, I guess. Let's try again. Okay, we're seeing progress. That's good. That's good. The water is there. Let's just flatten this.